Ryder survives. Squeezes one behind square. So 10 from 11. That's out. Jesse goes. So Jesse Ryder's initial part of his innings was very good, and the longer he went, his timing deserted him, and that was an option he obviously regrets, because New Zealand are now under a bit of pressure to go on and complete the deal here. Ryder a bit cute, trying to get it fine past AB de Villiers and down to the boundary. Just scooped it very easily into the hands of Morne Morkel. Yes, Johan Botha.
Well, it's a personal victory for that, as Ryder goes for 52. A good hand in the context of this match. 158 for 5. It is a long way from over.
Well, what they need is a wicket. If they can get Jimmy Franklin first or second ball, it brings out Doug Bracewell against some pace and fire. That's what they have to do. They have to get rid of James Franklin. There's the man.
Two good hits out there for the Black Caps as well, Franklin and Nathan McCullum. Don't underestimate his ability to think the game.
We're at the running the bye stage yet. Straight down the ground, one bounce. Fielder in behind it. That was the one that perhaps could have gone a long way. It was a half volley.
And he hit this very well. It was only a couple of yards wide of long off down there, and it very nearly beat him.
Wicket now, and South Africa, I think they've got the upper hand. Too many new players coming out for New Zealand all of a sudden. Got to make contact here. That's out. That is out. So McCullum trying to work it down fine, just lobs it straight to AB de Villiers, and there's a horrible gurgling sound of the New Zealand camp.
Well, well, well. Well, everything the Black Cap batsmen try now does not work for them. Got him in the gloves, lobbed up in the air. Look at that from the captain. Can he pull this one off? It'll be one of the biggest chokes you'll ever see in a game of cricket if he does. McCullum, he can't make a difference. He's out for naught. 160 for 6. 6 from 3 now.
Couldn't blow this, could they? They couldn't. 6 from 3. Doug Bracewell's first ever innings in 2020 international cricket. What a time to have to try and make contact. Got to get bat on ball somewhere. Can't. And now South Africa really are in charge. Somehow New Zealand have got to find 6 runs from 2 balls.
Good thinking that. Bang it in. Get it past him. Oh, this is advantage South Africa. How have New Zealand got themselves? It goes back to when all of a sudden Ryder was on 49 and they bowled a series of dot balls. All of a sudden they lost the momentum and it swung that quickly. All of a sudden the luck started going in favour of South Africa. Now New Zealand must find a boundary.
Well, he's just got to bowl another short one, I feel. Oh, Doug, it's gone straight up. He's going to be out too. Hashim Amla's underneath it. He won't drop it. He will not drop it. In the end, it threatened to get away, but he held on to it, and now South Africa are odds on to win. How the heck has this happened?
The nerves, after what happened a few overs before, the nerves all around the ground there, all around the ground in the field. Oh, the hearts would have been in hands. The hearts would have been sitting up there in the throats as this one went up. It was another sky, but Amla, the experience, the class he has, just holds on to it.
Oh, he just held on to it. Now they're checking the front foot, no ball. Not a problem there. Not a problem at all. That is certainly spot on there. And yes, look how far he had to stretch the arms out as the ball threatened to get away from him. Well, South Africa has not played that well in the field, but they have done enough, it seems. James Franklin, the only good news is that James Franklin will be on strike to try and win the game.
Oh, no, 6 will win it.
6 wins it.
Yeah.
6 wins it. 5 to tie. 6 to win. James Franklin be a hero. Marchant de Longa already is. He already is. He's bowled a terrific over. 3 overs, none for 33. 5 balls, 2 for 1.
And the plan to go short has worked nicely for him here. Now, the options for Franklin. First of all, he's going to have to pick the length. If it's full, he looks to swing it away over wide mid-on. If it's short, I think his best option, because I can't see him hocking it out the ground, is probably to ramp it or slash it and look for the short boundary behind him.
Whatever he does, he's got to do it very quickly because it's going to be humming. Maybe a top edge over De Villiers. Something lucky. Here we go, last ball. Beautifully bowled. It's a no ball. It's been called a no ball. South Africa think they've won. They have not. Go back, boys. Go back. Front foot no ball. Unbelievable. Let's have a look. He's over. He's got to have something behind that line.
What was he thinking? What was the Lunga thinking? Oh my golly gosh.
Well, I've got to say that it's a terrific call from the umpire under pressure. That is a terrific call at normal speed. He's got it bang on in a pressure situation where all sorts of fingers could have been pointed at Gary Baxter. That is a magnificent call. So now, scenario 4 to 1. That's different. That is much different.
Think about the bowler too here. Rather than charging in, focusing where he's going to be bowling, he's got to be thinking about make sure I keep my feet behind the line. By the inexperience of youth, he just hasn't thought that one through, has he, De Lange? Now he's under immense pressure.
Well, it's a free hit, but it doesn't really matter in effect. I mean, he can hit it into the outfield, but somehow they'd have to run 3 if he was caught.
That'll be an interesting scenario, wouldn't it?
Hit it that far that you get caught, but still run 3. So the free hit in that regard isn't a huge issue. But the fact of the matter is now they don't have to go the aerial route. They can get really lucky and hit a gap, and if you hit a gap, you probably win the game.
He's bowling to a bowler who's not known for being that au fait facing the quicks. What does he do? Does he bang it in? Have they done their homework to Southey?
Southey misses, and South Africa have stolen it. They have stolen this game from nowhere, and New Zealand are rocked back. And what will this do for their confidence?